All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to, I can't really say session anything because, well, it's not really a session. It's just a little bit of a impromptu, let's get together, let's do some map making. I recently downloaded this really badass software called Wonderdraft, and it has been an absolute riot, and I appreciate that, Elrath, about the transition. I've been teaching myself some new skills. Teaching myself some new skills. It's been a lot of fun. This whole streaming thing's pretty cool, and I think I'm gonna keep doing it for a while. That's really where we're at. I think I'm gonna keep doing it. But with that being said, enough out of me. Let's get into the action here. So I've been working on creating my own custom world. It's going to be called the Roaring Shores, and it's going to look a little bit something like this. Just go ahead and zoom out. So this is a map generation software that I found online, which is called, drumroll, it's Agzagar's Fantasy Map Generator. That's Azgaar apostrophe S Fantasy Map Generator, and you can give it just a couple of different like inputs of what you want it to look like. Do you want it to be a continent? Do you want it to be a I don't know. Just it's a really cool piece of software. I was starting to think about writing my own content. I was like, you know what? Let's start somewhere. I don't really want to draw from scratch. So I've been using this map here as my point of reference as I am designing my own setting world thingamajigger, blah blah blah, and I've got this so far. So I've been working on doing this whole thing. It's a little bit of sneak peek, and you see you've got the different locations, etc. So we're going to be working on this location up here today. Is what I've decided. Yeah, I've got some Tamriel vibes too, man. Like real talk. I realized that afterwards. But we're going to be working on Elijah today. That's what I've decided. And you can see it's not exactly 2 and 2, but it gives me a point of reference so that I can start designing this location. So what I do is I start with this map, I blow it up, and then eventually what you get is something that looks a little bit like this. All right, so this is like the second one that I did to start it. And it's not as good as some others you might see online. I'll be honest, I've only been had this thing for a couple of days now, but I've really been enjoying it. So we're gonna try to do something like this, but we're gonna be working on Elijah here today. So I've got Elijah up on the other screen, and what I like most about this generator, it's super intuitive. So if you want to do land, you just go up to here, get a little land thing, and then you can pick this. So there's some cool things you can do with this. You can literally just brush on. You can brush on terrain, right? You just hold it down, and it brushes. You can make it bigger, but it does this little thing. And then if you want to, you can make the edge a little bit more rough. So you kind of get that rougher edge, or kind of do more of a smooth edge, which is pretty sweet. So let me just go ahead and erase that. But what we're going to try to do here is I'm going to make the roughness. I usually like somewhere around like one, a little bit of a smaller brush size. And what I usually start doing is I start with this off to the side. I'm just going to kind of drag that over yonder. I've just minimized everything because I'm a super professional streamer. All right, let's get weird. There we go. All right, so we got that going now. I don't know if everything's frozen, but that's okay. Am I frozen? Oh, I'm frozen because I think I minimized that. There we go. Man, I'm doing great for having been off. I've been doing great for having been off. Thank you, Elrath. I appreciate that. So let's do this. We're gonna do a little bit of mapping making here. So we're gonna start down. So this is kind of shaped like. Let's pull this over again. So this is kind of like a sideward, like maybe like a sideways 3 that's really fat in the middle. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe a sideways 3. Well, that's what we need to make. All right, so let's start. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start up in the corner here, and we're just gonna try to match this. All right, so we kind of got like we're over here, and we kind of do like one of these where we kind of zip up, No, I gotta leave more space. Gotta leave more space for, so we're gonna start like over here. Do one of these. We kind of zip up like that. And then it kind of does a loop. Kind of comes up to here. Then it dips back down. Kind of like that. Then it does kind of another dip. Kind of like that. Let's make that brush size just a little bit bigger. And then it kind of shoots out over here. And then it does a big kind of lazy curve. Kind of comes all the way down. Kind of kisses the bottom of the map. Zips up. There's a little bit of like a little bay area here. And then that kind of comes back down over here. Got, oh, that's too much. Let's do, it does one of these. We just kind of zip, kind of a little nodule over here, and that kind of does one of those. And then that kind of goes off into oblivion over yonder. All right, those, okay. And then this kind of shoots. I think I need to make this a little bit more arched, kind of like that. Kind of do those, and then kind of do those. And then there is an island off the coast, which kind of does one of these. Kind of zips up over there. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right, now we're getting some headway here. Yeah, so I recognize that I'm not going to be exact as to what's on here. So this is what I'm trying to recreate. Definitely not perfect. I think I need to bring this side up a little bit more. I feel like this is higher, is what I'm thinking. So let's kind of like do one of these, and then kind of do one of those, and then just kind of bloop. And this is a little bit more sharp, I think. Yeah, that looks better. That looks more accurate. Okay. Here we go. Taking Dragon Claw. Ooh, the Dragon's Claw. It kind of does look like a Dragon's Claw. No map is truly accurate from world to region. Idea. That's true. That is true, man. Alright, so let's do these. Alright, so now I can just do some massive filling in. Because this kind of does one of those. Boop. Alright, so we're just going to be getting kind of a little bit of a dip down. There's a little bit of like a peak thing, so we gotta. Islands off there. And then I want to make this a little bit rougher, so let's actually grab. Let's just kind of jibber jabber up this side. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it's just kind of. There we go. It's got a little island on there. Just gotta kind of jibber up the sides a little bit, make it look a little less smooth. Okay. Now we gotta do our massive fill-in. All right, let's just start filling everything in. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Like that. I do love torturing players, Daryl Day. I appreciate you. I do love it. Pastime. So much family drama. I don't know what Sidereal Day is going to do now that she's not playing Sarah. That was a true emotional roller coaster, dare I say. True and emotional. You know what? I think I want to make this edge a little bit steeper. Kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Dragon's Claw, I like that. Alright, now I gotta actually map out the region. Go over here. So this kind of does... Yeah, like this. And then it kind of does one of these. And then it just kind of goes up. And then it goes this way. And then it kind of does one of those. here. And then over there. Okay, so we got a region mapped off. And let's zoom out a little bit. Perfect. All right. That looks mostly like this. Say that's good enough for government work, right? What do we say? Good enough. That's what we say. Good enough. Good job, Wolf. You're doing God's work. All right. So let's start with, now, what is this place going to be known for? So it's on the sea. Oh, let's see. Its capital is near Chalks, which is kind of a wizardy-like area. They have their Great Lighthouse. Maybe Alaj is just a nice place. Maybe just a good place where people come and vacation. What does it look like on here? So we got Volrup, Art. Not a whole lot of cities, kind of small. You know what? Maybe this is one of those lands that was settled. Well, you know what? Maybe it is known for the fishes. This is kind of one of those, like, not a whole lot of trees, but it's known for its fishes. Let's actually go to labels or symbols. Not to be confused with Symbol, who's a member of the Discord and a good person and a great friend. All right, let's do one of these. So let's put a town. All right, I want a town like right on the coast. And there's going to be a town over here. And I'll have like a sister city right here. And then what else we want? We've got one. Let's have one like right here. And you know what? It's mostly fishing, so I think it might be, I think there might be a lot of not a whole lot of interior places. So that's the capital. And then maybe we got some like forest stuff over here. Let's do some trees. So you've got this thing where you can do like spray on. So let me just make the spray brush. You can be like, psh, do a bunch of trees. It's pretty good. Yeah, those are the right size. Okay. So let's do like a forest, like here. It's like a tree, like big, nice forest over near the coast. And then I think there's another one kind of in the center here. It's kind of like one of those, kind of reaches out. Almost like a little T shape. Then we got another very dense forest over here that almost kisses the other forest, but doesn't quite. Got our happy trees. Happy trees. This is only $30, dude, and it's so easy to use. It's fantastic. It's worth every penny. I love it. There's probably a lot more. You can get like custom assets and stuff for it. Totally worth it, in my opinion. And let's see here. So we got that, and then maybe we just have some like grassy. Like, it's just very grassy over here. We got some, like, plains, grassy plains kind of area. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, kind of just like that. Yeah, so it's very grassy, this area. Maybe there's a little bit of marsh here and there. Maybe that's what they're... Yeah, we got that. And let's get a little color on the beach. Let's get a little color. Now, are there any rivers? That's the question. Is there any rivers? You know what? I think I figured out what they're known for. Let's go over here. Go to mountains. All right. And no, I don't like that. Yeah. Those aren't big enough. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Ooh, I like that. Maybe what's interesting is there is a very thick mountain range that blocks off all travel into the land. I mean, I'm gonna make rivers. Sidereal Day. Why are you like this? All right, so like there's a very dense mountain range that almost reaches down into the water. Almost, but not quite. Okay. Almost reaches down. It does one of those. And it is from this that the rivers flow. Let's go to water. Let's get some rivers. Let's get like a nice, there's a couple of rivers that flow from the mountains through the forest out to the sea. Yes. Ooh, maybe that's what it's known for. Just the flowing rivers of the mouths, and it separates it. Yes. How about these rivers separate it? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there's one more that cuts through the center. Ooh, the three. That's like the three flowing rivers that spread out from it. Ooh, I think we're onto something here. Maybe this is gonna kind of come off of it. Gonna have a couple of like, kind of like little things that come off. Maybe one starts to go into the trees. There's a couple that come off of here, that feed into the forest. Yes. There's one that kind of splits it here. Is a little delta. Yes. The life-giving waters. Yes. Yeah, this kind of breaks off from there. There's another one that kind of breaks off almost from like it splits right there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. I like that. That one I don't like. Start back a little bit. There we go. I like that. Yeah. But we need one that comes off over here. There we go. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Sidereal Day? Tribute this. There it is. Said it. Came right to my mouth. I couldn't help it. Just is what it is. There you go. Also, you're an amazing friend. I appreciate you. All right, and let's see here. So, you know what else? I got an idea. I think, no, I like what I have here. These are the life-giving waters, and they give life, as it were. So now we need land. Now we need some color. So my basic color that I use is a light green. And this is what I use to just do like a little base color. Yes, so this is my base color. Little base color. Then we gotta get a little bit of a spray thing here. Just do a little bit of this. Okay. A little bit of blending into the mountains. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a blend. Now the problem is, I've got indeed. We gotta delete these. Let's just do one of these. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add those back in. Oops. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. This kind of like blocks it off a little bit from the rest. It's very safe. It's got this natural wall, the life-giving waters that come from the mountains. Yes. Okay. And let's do this. Let's see. There we go. There we go. All right, that's kind of doing that. Why are you like this, Sidereal Day? Why are you like this? Why can't you just let Elijah live in peace? Why can't they just have their peace? I don't understand why you're like this. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand. It's just it's sad. It's sad to see what power has done to you. It's sad to see that this is who you've become now that you're Queen of Solaria. It's sad. It's a sad, sad thing. It's gone straight to your head. That's what it's done. Straight to your head. Real shame. Real shame. Expected more from you, really. Because, you'd think Godfrey was your father. you know? Yikes. Yikes. Solaria does have peace now. It has plenty of peace. Certain war priest sacrificed himself to truly kill Godfrey, which was beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And he is fully and officially dead. It's about time, too. Real stick in the mud. That old Godfrey. Alright, let's do this. There we go. I think there's going to be a lake. I think there's going to be a lake over there. It's going to be not huge. Maybe like 2 lakes and then little itty bitty tiny rivers that will run off those lakes. I hate that. I hate it. I don't like that at all. Nope. I think it's just going to have to be what it's going to be. Solaria couldn't have peace because yeah, it's very, very versatile. I love it. It's so great. All right, so let's do this. Land. What color would marsh be? Probably like an even lighter green or a darker green. I don't know. Maybe like a dark green maybe for marsh. I usually put a little bit of like green, dark green around the edge just to like denote that it's like water. Kissing water. Add a little layer to it. Ah, no, that's too dark. I don't like that. Some layers to it. I like that. Yeah. It's well worth it if you're into map making. Well worth it. Like that. Oh, God bless you for hand drawing. Ooh, couldn't do it. You know what? I think Parthur is going to be special. I think Parthur is actually not going to be a regular place. We're going to do a special thing over there. It needs Castle 4, Castle 3. What? Needs a fancy castle. That's too big, but that's what we're going for. Oh, yeah. This is Parthor. Make that a little bigger. Like this. Now, what is interesting about Parthor is that it is gateway to a very special place. Very, very special place. And we need a cool symbol for what it is gateway to. What can we do? Ooh. What about a waterfall of some kind? Yes. Parthor guards. What if there is a fountain that is said to grant eternal life? It's a little cliche, but hey, why not? It's a little cliche, but hey, why not? What do we got? We got any other good symbols? Where's symbol when you need him? Like a really cool... kind of like this waterfall. It's too big, but... yes. There's a massive city, and it is guarded by this massive city, and a very dense forest that surrounds it. That is far too small, and not the symbols I was going for. There we go. There's a dense, dense, and powerful forest. Some say the trees even are alive themselves. The only safe path to the waterfall at Parthor is through the gates of Parthor itself. That is the only way to make your way into the land. There is a small pathway that leads its way there. That's not the type I wanted. I wanted the dash. Small little dash. I think those are too big. I'll make that a little bit smaller, actually. I'm going to do kind of this. Kind of serpentines over to it. Yes. It's a very special place. What's a good name for it, you think? Like the life-giving waterfall? Waterfall of eternal youth? It's a fantasy world. We gotta be a little cheesy here. A little cheesy here. Let's grab this. Let's do this. I'm actually gonna invert this. The motherfall. Oh, I love it. I love it. The motherfall. The motherfall. Ah. It does flow through. It's the same one. It's like it like flows over and then goes down. Doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. The falls of Youthful Falls. Youthful Falls. It's a working name. I'm not sure I'm going to go with Youthful Falls, but that's really all I got right now. I can't come up with anything more creative. The Youthful Falls. Although we could go... Hold on a second. So let's go to a waterfall name generator. Let's see here. Forgotten Cascades. Oh, that could be interesting. Crystal Cascades. Ooh, Mirror Pool Falls. Mirror Pool Falls. I kind of like that. Mirror Pool Falls. Beaver Brook Cascades. The old Beaver Brook Cascades here in Elijah. That's where we're going. Ooh. I have the name. I have the name. I have the name. Eternal Drop Falls. There it is. That is it. Just the Eternal Drop is what it is called. That's what we're going with, gentlemen and ladies. Eternal Drop Falls. I mean, it might be. There might be a bottomless pit. I don't know. It's possible. Probable even. Probable even. Yeah. All right, so this is looking good. And then let's see what else we got. So we got little mossy areas. Gotta make this a little smaller. Go and delete that. I don't want the swampiness in the swamp. Thingy there. Okay, that's all marshy. And now we gotta think about, are there any paths through the... You know what? I think most of these places get to each other not over land, but only by boat. I think that's a thing. They don't have any inland travels, really. You know? Maybe there's some stuff going on inside. What could we have? What interesting things could we have going on inside? Ooh. Scary sea serpent. Here there be dragons. All right. Ooh, there is a... Right in the center. Right in the center. Actually, almost hidden among the trees. Almost hidden among the trees. There is a keep. There is a massive keep that exists. Some say that in this massive keep, that is where the original owner, the original ruler of this section still lives to this day. None dare approach it. None dare approach it. They simply stay on the other side of the rivers. Maybe it's a vampire. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But that is a thing that we're going to go with. I like that. I like that. Let's grab this. This shall be simply called the keep. Keep. Ooh. Keep between the rivers. Nah, not the keep between the rivers. Ooh, the rivers keep. No one knows who lives there, but there are lights. People do say that they see lights from Rivers Keep. The River's Keep. Yes, they see lights from there occasionally. Yes, occasionally, but not often. Just occasionally. And then we have these nice little port towns here. I like it. I like it. I feel good. I feel good about this. All right, and what do we got here? Volrup is good. And should we have some overland travel? Thinking no, because the rivers are too wide. No one wants to travel around. They just take boats. It's easier. It's easier to travel. Obviously haunted. Rattles chains ominously. Haunted castle. Every kingdom needs at least one. They do need at least one sidereal day. They obviously do. I love that. I love that. All right, so let's go over here. Let's make this font like 50. Let's get rid of our curvature. And then we're going to label this ELAJ''A. And Elijah. I think I need to make this a little bit. Let's make it 75. There we go. Elijah is the name of this land. And we need a good compass. Let's go over here. I like my little compass to let people know what north is. We'll put that right here. Actually, let's move that over. Put that like right here. No, I don't like that either. Ooh, let's put it like next to the name. It's not terrible. It is too dangerous. Although the rivers bring life to the cities, it's dangerous inside those forests. Lights and strange sounds. Maybe it's thin. The world is thin here between this land and some other plains, as it were. I think that's what's happening. Yes. There we go. And let's see here. We should probably name the forests. Let's grab this. This shall be called, what should we name this forest? This forest shall be called let's see here. What's a good name for a forest? What's a good name for a forest? Well, forest name generator, because we're unoriginal, but hey. Ooh, the Ash Timberland. Secret Ash. Ooh. Done. I have an idea. Let's go here. We shall call it the Harlequin Forest. This is the Harlequin Forest. And this over here shall be called the Cottomere Woods. And these are simply called, it is River's Keep, and the forest itself is also referred to as River's Keep. Folks know when you talk of River's Keep, you're speaking one and the same, because the forest here, the trees themselves seem different. They seem different from other trees. Those who've gotten close seem that they, much like the trees at the Eternal Drop Falls, as though the trees around River's Keep are like the antithesis of those around Eternal Drop Falls. Those around Eternal Drop Falls seem vibrant and alive, while those around River's Keep seem sickly and ill. In fact, I might actually do a thing. Let's pop back into here. Why don't we grab a couple of... There's a few dead-looking trees that also make their home just a little bit darker, a bit stranger. I don't like it. I've changed my mind. Go through. We're just gonna do kind of one of these. In fact, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Yes, here we are. It's actually a very sparse forest. Maybe there's no forest in the center. Let's see. Hold on, hold on. Let's go back over here. Let's go grab the keep. That's right. There's a keep here. And maybe it's the land around it. Maybe it exists inside of a very dense, swampy land. Maybe it's incredibly swampy here. Maybe, oh, maybe, and hear me out, maybe it exists. Oh, maybe there is a kind of like little watery area here. Let's see here. Let me draw some water. Yes. Oh, there is a strange, seemingly unnatural lake and swamp that exists. It is fed by the Northern Life River. The Northern Life River. The water itself seems darker here, ominous, unhealthy even. It is extremely dark. In fact, it is so dark that no one dares go too close to it. Something seems off about it. It's cloudy and misty here. It seems to struggle. Against many things. Land, dark brush. Let's go with this dark color. I'm just going to kind of hit the edges here. Yes. In fact, even the grass is a bit darker and ominous. Yes, here we are. Ooh, I like this. That's good. It's the river's keep. And it's there. But this feels a little blank right here. So I think I will put some trees. Let's make them a little bit bigger. Get our brush on. Put just a little. Maybe there's a forest here. Maybe this does kind of reach over. There's the river's keep in the center. I like it. I like it. It's a bit different. It's a bit weird. But I kind of like it. I'm going to go with it. Ah, yes. Here we are. You know what? I'm happy with it. We're going to save that. We're going to export. ELAJA. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, that's another one. Now we get to do the fun thing where we open up this. We go to the Roaring Shores. And now we got to draw what we just made. Now we got to fill this into there. Because that's what I've been doing. So, okay. So we did a thing. We added a huge butt mountain range over yonder. That's what we did. And we kind of deleted this section right here. We kind of deleted this a little bit. No, we didn't really delete it. We just made this like, I think we made this thinner, probably. No, we just kind of brought these mountains down. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right. Let's do this. I got an idea, folks. Hold on. Hold the phone. We gotta go back to Elijah. Wait, what? Oh, no. There wasn't supposed to be 2 cities. I messed up. So let's fix that. Herp. See, I'm not perfect. Hold on. This is not Parthor. This is Carthor. There's Parthor and there's Carthor. 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 There we go. I fixed it. Almost like we planned it. Alright, and so what I gotta do is I want to go to regions. Grab this. We're gonna do this. We're actually gonna have this be included as part of the save. So save to export. I was just making sure that you guys were paying attention. That's why I labeled the same thing. I mean, come on. I'm obviously not just, full of shit here. Come on. Come on. You know better. That's the thing. Yeah, it's whatever. All right, let's see. Now we've got the Roaring Shores. Okay. So let's do this thing. All right. So we made... I feel like we made this a lot smaller. So 1, 2, 3. So it's like 150 across. Yeah, we made it a lot smaller when I made it on this map, which I'm actually okay with. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to shrink this a little bit, actually. We're going to kind of shrink it. And I'm not really that upset by this. I think having it be a little bit smaller is not necessarily a bad thing. All right, so it's like that. And now we need to zoom in. Need our land tool. We're going to kind of do like one of these. Okay, let's kind of do one of those. Kind of like this. And then it kind of comes up. And then there's kind of a thing. And then it kind of does this. I don't hate it. There we go. Let me kind of fill this in. It ain't perfect, but it don't gotta be. All right, let's do this. All right, and then I gotta go to regions. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with spam. All right, so this is actually going to come up a little bit. So this kind of does like this. Kind of does like that. Actually does kind of one of these. It's a lot more kind of like aggressive. I need an anchor there. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. This is like right there. Just the perfect professional. Thank you, Elrath. I appreciate you. I do what I can. I do what I can. All right, let's see here. Now we gotta do our water. So we got like a dark, creepy lake. I don't like kind of like right in the center here, isn't it? Yeah. It's kind of like this one. Yeah, there we go. Dark creepy lake. And then we got our land. Our little bitty. We got our dark creepy land. We got our dark creepy castle. The keep. Oop, too big. So big and enormous. The keep. So creepy. Oh, it exists. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Oops. There we are. All right. And we got the castle. Oh, we also need to put the falls. The falls. The falls. The falls. It's an important landmark that folks would know about. Skadoosh. Okay. And then we've got some forest. Wait, how big did I make the trees elsewhere? Is that about right? That's about right. All right, let's see. All right, and we also have mountains. Mountains, he says. He does. He says mountains. Thorny peaks that climb high into the heavens. Oh dear. Far too big. Those too big? No, those are about the right size. Let's kind of dip some of that. All right. So the big thing too is like no one owns mountains. That's like a rule in the land. No one owns mountains. They are ancient places where prior to Godfall, they were where many powerful regions existed, and now adventurers go into them. Kind of similar to the Pathfinders, I suppose, but different, totally different. Because I'm creative and original. Yeah. Okay, Wolf. All right. Let's get the rivers in here. Let's see. We got 3 rivers that come out. So this one kind of does one of these. I think it's got to be bigger. Yeah, it's got to be thicker. Boom. Does one of those. Boom. Does boom. Okay. Oh, I think I need to paint this down. Excellent. As you make it dark blue. There we go. Like that. We have another one that comes kind of winding. Oops. I totally biffed that. Oops. All right, and there's one more that kind of does one of these. And then kind of does one of those. Okay. We kind of got this. And then we got one that does one of those. And then we got one that kind of does one of these into some marshland. And all I'm doing is I'm just looking at this off to the side. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm just trying to try to make it match as close as possible, like knowing that it's not going to be perfect. Just trying to, you know. Oh, that looks terrible. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that either. Don't like that either. I don't hate that. All right, let's do one of these. Perfect. And then we got itty bitty tree forest right here. In. We got a little tree forest. Kind of does one of these. Oop. Oh, this has got to go to that. And then we got a little forest over here. And then we got to grab our little eraser. Those. All right. We're going to go individual tree. There we go. No dwarves on them. Yeah, that's just maybe dwarves do. I don't know, but they're not supposed to be owned by anybody. Because it is said that when the gods died, or most of the gods died, it was actually perhaps in these very mountains. Because there used to not be a whole lot of mountains on this. Some say that the mountains are made from the very bodies of the holy wars that were fought. The Godfall wars. And that the mountains are less stone and more just calcified and, I don't know, bodies of the fallen. Oh god, corpses. Yeah, that's what some lore says. You know, some of those things that people say, those crazy people. But yeah, it's a little messed up. Oh boy. Let's get a little drawing on here. Let's add a little color. Oops, went too far. Boop, boop. Color, yeah, that's the color I'm using. To signify the mountains, he says. Yes, yes, the mountains. Oops, too much. There we are. All right. And then we go back to color. We shrink this down and we add a little bit of color. Around the rivers, yes. Because it's a little bit darker. There's a little bit more trees. Grass around those. Around the water where the grass is a bit thicker. There we go. All right, let's go back over to symbols. Let's grab this. Let's make this as small as we can. Oh, too small, I think. A little bit bigger. Let's do our brush. Let's get our spray brush. Oh, it's too big. Let's do one of those, one of those. those. This big marshy area here. Big marshy over here. There. Definitely marshy by this delta. There we are. All right. Labels. This. Go. Yeah, mountains are scary, man. So the Thurval's Theocracy is one of the only places that exists in the Roaring Shores that, well, that has like ancient architecture prior to 500 years ago when Godfall happened. So it is the oldest, but if you look at the map, you'll notice that there's this massive middle section of mountains, and they say this is where most of the fighting of the war. This is all, a lot was lost in the past 500 years. A lot of the fighting took place in the center of the continent, and they say that this, like, these folks, like all the people that died created these mountains. Just the bodies kept stacking and piling and piling and piling. However, the Thurval's Theocracy, as it is named a theocracy, is actually the center and the heart of all religion, of a unknown number of gods. They numbered in probably the 50s, 60s. There was just a boatload of different gods. Only 9 gods yet remain in the land of the Roaring Shores. The Roaring Shores itself is surrounded by a swirling gray and kind of like purplish looking mist that anyone that comes too close to it will start to go insane. It just fills their minds with thoughts of chaos. And it is believed that there are other places that exist, other continents that exist outside of the Roaring Shores, but none have ever traveled through it. And any that head out never return if they touch the gray mist. So it's mostly a self-sustaining continent. We've got the Balbazig League, the Abstroniani Horde, where these 3 claws are the Leviathan's Rake, and it is said that a giant sea beast at one point tried to drag the continent into the roaring depths of the oceans, and didn't work though. It was fought off. We've got Volsamina and its wizard tower. No one dares attack Volsamina and its dead forest. Then we have the Republic of Earwell, which is known for its trees that are like, their wood is like steel, is one of the things they're known for. But yeah, there you go. We got another one done. We go and export this most updated map here ×2. Let's update this as the Roaring Shores. Save. Export that bad boy. Yeah, I'm starting to I really did not feel like I was going to be good enough to do my own setting, because I just hadn't really worked on it. But working with Sidereal Day and a couple other friends on this, and you guys watched some of it, the Solarian Epic has given me confidence to like get after this, which has been a lot of fun. So it's good, go. It's good. But yeah, that is my process. Again, nothing too fancy, but we've got the bigger zoom in, which I think that's a pretty decent like side by side. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at it. I think that's pretty good. That's kind of what you see here. It's not exact. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close. This could probably come in a little bit actually. But I'm going to leave it like it is. Because that's good enough for government work, I think. It's a pretty close representation of what we got going on over here. Accurate enough. Accurate enough is what we're going to go with here. But no, it's a great piece of software. If my opinion means anything, I 100% recommend if you like. It's $30. It's so worth it. USD, obviously, $30 American. Let's see here. What is the Wonderdraft? So the makers of Wonderdraft actually also made. So it's just a great little piece of software here. But they have like fantasy. You can buy like a pack for them with like fantasy stuff, which I didn't do. I think that's only like $10 though if you want it. You get like pirates and fantasy things. You can get like other extra. Oh, that's pretty cool. Get some extra stuff. But they also did Dungeondraft, which is this very powerful little tool. Look at this. Like, this is the kind of stuff you can make. It's so amazing. And it's just as intuitive. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Like, if you like making, like, custom maps... Yeah, Bodicus, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, today I think it has negative connotations, but I mean it with love and respect. I mean it with love and respect. There we go. But no, I totally recommend this. It's such a fun. I have both, actually. Let me close this down. Let's save this. It's busy. It's working. All right, let's close that down. And let's actually bop on over to a little Dungeondraft, actually. Hold on. Hold on now. Let's do this thing. All right, so let's just boot up Dungeondraft. Why not? We're making maps, right? I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any maps that I've recently made. So let's make a new one. So let's do. What should we make? Let's go to the audience. Let's poll. Should we make a fort? Should we make like a little forest area? Should we make like a little mini dungeon? What should we make? First one to say anything. I'm waiting. I'm excited. Maybe a little nervous. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna see what folks are gonna say. What are folks gonna say? What should we make? I'm gonna do a let's see, 35. Let's do 40 by 40 actually. 35 by 35. Part of the river keep. Ooh, a river keep. Okay. Doomsday shelter. Calm down. Why does everything gotta be doom and gloom with you, Kura? I swear. This guy. This guy. Alright, so the height we're going to make 35. We'll make it a little bit wider, actually. A river keep. River keep. Alright. Ooh, no, we're not going to disable building wear. Alright, and... yeah, let's do it. Skadoosh. Computing useless data. I did have some trouble with Dungeondraft in the past. There might be an updated version that I'll have to get, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I'm not as familiar with this one because I haven't played with this one as much. But we're going to see what's happening. So what do we got? We got terrain. We got water. Ooh, deep color, shallow color. We got blend distance. Oh, no. Can I brush it? I just want to brush. Water brush. Brush. Here we go. Water brush. Ah, here we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to make a river keep. A river keep. So we got to have like a river coming through. So let's do kind of one of these. We're going to do this. How big is this river? I don't know. Let's make this a little bit bigger. All right, we're going to do this. There's a little thing in the center. Yeah, all right, there's a little bend. That does one of those. That. And then it kind of gets wider over here. That does one of these. All right, so I got that. All right, just a little bit of an island over there, which I kind of like. Let's go over to our terrain brush. And then we need mountain. No, let's do maybe a rainforest setting. No. Settlement? No. Like that. Kind of like a mossy terrain. Okay, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. And let's do kind of like that. Let's maybe do a little bit of that. Train grass. Let's kind of like draw this in. There we go. Oh, there we go. Really make it a little bit kind of like this. Make this a little bit. Kind of blend. Intensity. There we go. Maybe it's a little bit. Maybe it's darker by the. Let's do this. Let's do one of these. Blend that in. Yeah. It's a little bit darker along the river's edge. Do these. Okay. It's a little bit less intense. Okay. All right, and then a little bit of dirt along the edge, maybe. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, right? There we go. Just kind of drag that along the edge. A little bit of dirt along this edge, just a little bit. There's a little bit of grass on there. It's kind of a little dirty. It's a little bit more muddy over there. Maybe it's all mud. Yeah, it's mostly mud over there. It's just like a big muddy patch. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's all about layering, right? You just got to play around with what looks good. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right, I like that. Oh, that's looking pretty okay. I like that. All right, so which side should we put the object tool? Gotta find some trees or something. What I have. Aha, trees. There we go. And let's build like a nice dense forest. Like a forest over on this side. And it's this forest where the river is slightly. Yes, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Yes, the river is actually narrowish here. And so we need bit of dirt. I'm actually going to kind of fill in right here, because there is actually it's very shallow here for some reason. And that's why there is this dirt path here. You can just barely make out underneath the water here where it gets shallow. It actually gets a bit shallow there. And I have to remember where the rocks are. Main material. Ah, material. Here we go. Is this it? No. Keep pebbles. I need like pebbles or something. Environment. No, that's light. Cave. Pattern shape. Oh, is this it? Does this do it? Nope, nope, nope. That's not it. I want like rocks or something. Material brush. Ah, here we are. What is this? Oh, I see. Hold on. So let's do material brush. This is like rocks, right? Aha. Is that doing it? There you go. It's kind of like, you can see like where the river is shallow. A bit of rockiness. Let's save this as River Keep. Let's go to Chronicles. Let's do... I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think we're going to go with it. Let's build the keep now. Let's build our keep. Now I have to remember where... Aha! Building tool. Here we go. Alright, now we gotta build a keep. Let's do this. So, let's do stone, I assume. Ooh, let's do walls. It's gonna be like right... Kind of like one of these, maybe? Is it just like kiss the edge? Something like that, maybe? like a little building out here. It's like a little stable, I'd say. These are going to be... That's a window. So definitely need a window. Got windows to watch. Like that door. Got a door here. A door here. Maybe this is like a double door. Let's see here. It's like a triple door. It's like the old, that's the stables there, I'd say. Let's do walls. Not too much. Working on it. Working on our little keep. Maybe like grass. Scale, spread. Supposed to like scatter, I thought. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's way too aggressive. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. I'm just like really focused right now, trying to make this look halfway decent. So I got an idea. Yeah, we're trying. So there's gonna be maybe some blood, and there's some broken doors. Some more broken doors. Ooh, I like that. Kind of that one like this. Boom. All right, so the keep's been raided. That's the thing, is maybe you're sent to discover what happened to those that were guarding the keep. What happened to them is the question. That is the question. And dirt, rock tile, gold tile, material. I'm remembering now why I stopped using this. It's like not to me that it's not that intuitive. Let's see, why is it doing that? Oh, that's right. You can only have like a couple of different terrain types. That was what I didn't like. That's right. All right, that's right. You had to like pick what you wanted your 4 terrain types to be. Let's do dirt for one of them. There we go. And then how do I... How do I like undo terrain? Terrain brush. No, this isn't the free version. This is the paid version, man. Like it doesn't feel very this is why I stopped using this. It doesn't feel as intuitive as the other one. And maybe there's an updated version. Like I definitely have the license. So this is 1.032. Let's actually find out what version they're on. I'm looking up Dungeondraft to see what version they're on. Humble Bundle, I think that's where I bought these. 1.04. So they do have a newer version. But I think it's still in beta. Huh. Yeah, it's just a little weird. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna go back. Material brush. Move to front. I don't hate that. What? We're gonna go here. Move these trees, actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I kind of like that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it feels very arbitrary. I'm not a huge fan, if I'm being honest. Uh, and maybe I'm just not doing it right, but it's just not as intuitive as it used to be. Oh, you can unlock more slots. I guess you can do up to this many slots. But you still have a limit of how much you can do. Also, I can't figure out how to like get rid of this stuff. Like, what the hell? Save. Yeah, I don't know how to delete this. It's weird. It's weird. I might see if I can delete layers. I might see if I can download the more recent version, because maybe it's a little bit more intuitive. Like, this doesn't feel intuitive right now, and I'm starting to get a little frustrated, if I'm being honest. There it is. I mean, I don't hate it. Let's save. Let's export. Let's do PNG. Let's go to Chronicles. Let's go to Battle Maps. Test map. Like, I don't hate it. I'm just not in love with it. You know what I mean? I'm also going to try to download the more recent one. Alright, there's our test map. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. I don't totally hate it. I also don't love it. But, I mean, that gives you an idea of what you can do with it. It's pretty okay. That one's gonna get... I should have, like, a ranking system for stuff. This software gets 2.5 howls out of a possible 5. Ow! 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 That's all it gets. 2.5 howls. Now, Wonderdraft, on the other hand, that gets 4.5 out of 5 howls. Ow! 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 That's 4.5 howls for that one. There you go. But anyway, what do we got here? We got some general chat. Folks are doing some stuff. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping in and hanging out with me while I made some maps. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's all right. It's not great. It's salvageable. We'll go back in once we download the updated version. In fact, we're going to go ahead and... I guess we're just waiting on that to download right now. Actually, it's downloaded. Let's install it. You know what? We're going to install it real quick. We're going to see what happens. I accept the terms. Okay, it's extracting. Here we go. I want to see if they updated, right? I want to see if they updated it. Like, is it more intuitive now? Because, like, Wonderdraft is super intuitive. I just want to see if it works better or if it's the same. It's literally the same. Why does it have to be the same? Terrain brush? So wait. Material brush. Select. How do I... Is it shift? There's a way to delete materials. Okay, so there's a lot more... What's this? Oh, that's weird looking. What the heck? What's happening there? Looks like mountains or something. All right. What is this supposed to be? Gold? That's gold tile? I don't want gold tile. Seriously, how do you delete? No, see, that's drawing that weird shit now. Is it this? No, this doesn't do it. Grass tile. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're drawing our other grass tile. There we go. Oh. Just want to kind of do one of these. Like a dirt tile. Why can't there be like a dirt tile? So there's like different layers, I guess. Huh. Weird. Move to front? That kind of works. Kind of like that better. I like that better. Yeah, you're supposed to be working, but maybe not. Wait, I can't undo that? Why can't I undo that? Oh, oh my god, why is it like this? Wow, and then it does all of it? Oh, this is so annoying. Wow. Wow. Why is it like this? How do you delete? How to delete tiles in Dungeondraft. Oh, you need to hold Alt? What is this? Holding Alt. It's not doing it. Wow. Yeah, this one's only getting 2.5 howls. Only getting 2.5 howls. I don't know. I just Wonderdraft is so fun. This one's really annoying me. Look at that. It like moves everything to the front. It's so dumb. Nope. I'll do it like this. There we go. And it won't let me undo it. Oh my god, I can't. I can't with this software. I remember why I'd stopped making my own maps, because I just could not get over, like, it's just not intuitive. Wonderdraft is so much more intuitive. Like, I want to like Dungeondraft. There's just like an art science to this I can't figure out. But anyway, that being said, that's all I got for you fine folks today. That's all I got for you fine folks today. I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here, but it's been a pleasure hanging out with you all for the last 2 hours. I haven't really been streaming much lately because I've been having some tendinitis. Not tendinitis, carpal tunnel. Tendonitis is the ear thing. I got some carpal tunnel. My arms have been hurting. So I've been trying to like stick away from the computer a little bit. But I'll be returning tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for session 15 of Rise of the Rune Lords. Then on Sunday, we will be launching session 2 of Magmel, Star Trek Adventures. Super excited to get that group back together. We've been chattering a lot. Gonna be amazing. Yeah, just rest, Kura. That's all I need. But other than that, you all are beautiful people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a blast showing you the software, listening to the sounds of nature. Until next time, be well, be safe, happy gaming. Thank you to the players for playing, which is me. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. And as I always say, happy gaming, everybody. We will catch you next time.